Hello students, now I'm going to start chapter 4 and the name of the chapter is Understanding Quadrilateral. This is an introduction video. In this video I'll discuss few important topics related to understanding quadrilateral. Okay. Now what do you mean by quadrilateral? Quadrilateral comes from the two words quadri and lateral. Now quadri means 4, okay, and lateral means sides. So quadrilateral means having 4 sides. If you look around yourself, then you will find parks, ceiling of buildings, floors, wall, windows, tables, all are in shape of quadrilateral. The quadrilaterals are trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus, okay, rectangle, square. At first, we will learn about polygon. Now, what is polygon? Polygon is a simple closed figure made up of line segment. A polygon is a simple closed figure made up of line segments, okay? For example, this is a polygon as it is made up of line segment and it's a closed figure. This is also a polygon. Okay, now some are not a polygon. So these are polygon. Now suppose if I draw the figure like this is not a closed figure. Why? Because here starting point and finishing point is not same. So if the starting point and finishing point is same, then only a figure is said to be a closed figure. Since starting point and finishing point is not same, so this is not a closed figure. So that's why this is not a polygon. Now if I draw the figure like this is also not a polygon. Why? Because this is also not a closed shape. So these are not a polygon. Okay. Now we can classify polygons according to the number of sides they have. If the number of sides are 3, then which type of polygon it is? It will be a triangle. Okay. See, with 2 sides we cannot get a polygon, okay, because we cannot get a closed figure using 2 sides, right? Now 4-sided polygon is known as quadrilateral. Five-sided polygon is known as pentagon. 6-sided polygon is known as hexagon. 7-sided polygon is known as heptagon. 8-sided polygon is known as octagon, like this, okay? 9-sided polygon is known as nonagon. 10-sided polygon is called decagon, okay? We can classify polygon on the basis of angles also. Now we will talk about convex polygon and concave polygon. Now we will talk about convex polygon and concave polygon. In a convex polygon, the measure of the interior angle is less than 180 degree. Okay. Here, in a convex polygon, the measure of the interior angles let us draw the figure. Suppose this is called convex polygon in which the measure of interior angle is less than 180 degree, okay, and all the diagonals are formed in the interior of the figure. Like here, these are diagonals okay, of this pentagon, and all the diagonals are in the inside of the figure. So these are called convex polygon. Okay. Now coming to concave polygon. In a concave polygon, at least one angle measure more than 180 degree. Okay. In a concave polygon, at least one angle measures more than 180 degree. Let's draw the figure. This is the shape of a concave polygon in which one angle is more than 180 degree. That means reflex angle. And here diagonal is formed in the exterior portion. Okay, so this was all about convex polygon and concave polygon. Now coming to regular polygon and irregular polygon. In a regular polygon, all sides are of equal measure. Okay. In a regular polygon, all the sides and angles are equal. Suppose if I draw the figure, which shape is this? It's a square in which all four sides are equal, and here all angles measures 90 degree. So since all sides and angle are equal in this polygon, so square is said to be a regular polygon. Okay. Similarly, if I draw the figure like this, in which all three sides are equal, okay, and all three angles equal. So if all sides and angles are equal in a triangle, then it is known as equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle is a regular polygon having three sides. Okay, equilateral triangle. Now what do you mean by irregular polygon? In an irregular polygon, all the sides or angles are unequal. Okay, so here in an irregular polygon, all sides and angles are not equal. Okay, for example, this is not a regular polygon, this is irregular polygon. Okay, if I draw the figure like this, this is also irregular polygon having four sides. Now what do you mean by diagonals? Diagonals of a polygon is a line segment which connects two non-consecutive vertices. Okay, which connects two non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. Okay, so diagonal is a line segment which connects two non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. Let us draw the figure. For example, in figure A, B, C, D, non-consecutive vertices are A and C. So when you will connect these two vertices, you will get a diagonal. Similarly, B and D are the non-consecutive vertices, and when you will connect these two, you will get a diagonal. So in this figure, AC and BD are diagonals. Okay. in figure PQRSTU PSSU SQ RT RU RP and QT and PT are diagonals. Now there is a property of quadrilateral which is known as angle sum property of quadrilateral. Suppose there is a quadrilateral, say A, B, C, D. So we have done the angle sum property of a triangle. Like angle sum property of a triangle is when we add all the angles of a triangle, we get 180 degrees. Similarly, if you add all the angles in a quadrilateral, whatever be the quadrilateral, when you add all the angles of a quadrilateral, you will get 360 degree. Like now, angle ABC means angle B, okay? Then BCD means angle C, then CDA means angle D, and DAB means angle A, okay, is always equals to 360 degree, means sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Now while writing the angles, either you write clockwise, okay, like hands of a clock rotate, or anti-clockwise, okay. So this was all about angle sum property of quadrilateral. Thank you, students.